shot selection. The main or the basic shot selection is always the extreme shot, which is the face. Right below the shoulders, it could be considered a close-up. Anywhere from the waist is a waist shot, and the terminology is loosely used because it could be a medium shot or a waist shot, depending on what studio or what group of people that you're working with. The three-quarter shot is the shot with no feet. That they use that a lot, you know. If you ever see any movies with Al Pacino or Robert De Niro or what's that guy whose father is in King of Queens? The guy whose father is in King of Queens. The father.
That old guy that keeps shouting at people?
Yeah. What's his name?
Ben Stiller.
Stiller. Ben Stiller. Yeah. Ben Stiller, out of all of most of the guys in Hollywood are short. Ben Stiller is very short. He refuses. Ben Stiller is one of the few who refuses to do the three-quarter shot. He doesn't care. He's like, I like to see my feet in the shot. And I don't like that because a lot of times, like, if Ben Stiller, I don't know if he's this short, but if he's standing next to Cameron Diaz, she's taller than him. So to make it work, they put him on a platform that makes him. And see, you can't show the platform because you're giving away the what's real. So you have to shoot them without showing their legs, and then that way it works out. Because in a couple of movies, De Niro is walking, and he's walking next to another actor who's taller than him, and he's walking on like a special like platform that's a little higher. That makes them look like they're the same height. You have to do that because the same Stallone is another one. He's real short. So it's one of those things. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way they were just born that way. So I mean, Hollywood or the camera or the movie people had to get around that, so they don't like the actors or the talents to wear those platform shoes. They don't like them to wear that because that causes accidents, and you can fall real easy. It's better to have like little platform walkways. Nobody's gonna ever see that. You hardly ever see that many movies where they show the ground. You don't see that many movies like that. Normally the scenes are shot from a waist shot up. Or if they show like a scene where they show their feet, it's a long shot. So you can't really tell whether or not they're tall or not. Looks like they're about the same height. Until they get closer to them, then you realize, wait a minute. Camera's going over that guy. It's going over his head. I still see his head in the shot. He must be shorter than him. So yeah, it happens. And it's just a good rule of thumb to consider when you're shooting. I guess because there's two exercises you guys are going to shoot where they do require that you actually use like two people in your crew to be the talent. They're going to be the talent. And that being said, it's always good to start thinking about your shot arrangement at that point. Okay, so are there any questions on this? Okay, look. I need to show you guys one more thing before we... here's camera. The LCD monitor doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work.